Hi, my name is Simon. Welcome to Kingdom Death: Monster.
Oh no, it's the colon monster.
It's coming for us.
It killed Aaron.
John, my friends, Pat and Kyle, and Matt might be a little late to arrive, but he might be coming up in a little bit. So.
And are you male or female?
Yes.
How dare you try to assign him to a binary sex?
And you should know how to place that. I told you before. 6 spaces away from the monster in any direction.
How dare you?
Diagonally doesn't count. Only ever move orthogonally.
So I'm 7 away. Here we go. 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count.
I just threw mine onto the table and then started trying to change his gender, and then Pat started getting upset that I wasn't in the right spot.
So, do you want to hear the story?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Alright, so.
The box.
Once upon a time, there was a place carved of carved stone faces. Oh, now your hand's in my way.
Who?
Aaron brought his giant hand over.
I'm trying to zoom in so I can read it. Sorry.
He's talking. Let him talk.
A man with a lantern lay sleeping a dreamless sleep. The man knew nothing. One day the man woke up. He rubbed the dried ink caked over his eyes and opened them. Around him, he saw other people staring beyond the horizon of unbroken darkness. A woman approached the man with the lantern. Her soft hand reached out to him. They had no words. They were a mystery to each other. Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness, its eyes wild with hunger. It attacked. The people were no match for the monster. It tore their flesh and crushed their bones between its teeth. Some it devoured whole. Overcome with terror and grief, the man with the lantern collapsed to the ground. Cold stone noses pushed into his side. There was no escape. But the man did not want to die. Desperately grasping at the cold stone faces, he felt a crack and tore at it with all of his might. A piece of stone came free. It was sharp and deadly. The man with the lantern scrambled to his feet, his weapon clenched in his fist. He took a deep breath and roared into the darkness. Somewhere in the place of stone faces, nameless men stand together. They have nothing but a need to survive and a lantern to light their struggle. There you go. And now we're into the first story of us trying to survive when we get attacked by this lightning. Lion. This is the Stone Faces place.
Stone Faces place.
Yes. Well, can't you see?
No, my character identifies as blind.
Well, you can actually be blind, so do you want that stat?
No. I said I identify as blind, not that I am blind. There's a difference?
There are also things that will say that you identify that you aren't actually that thing, but you still take the weakness of it.
Oh.
So, do you actually identify as blind?
No.
Okay. Okay, so this card down here, the monster controller card will change every turn. I will start with it for the first 2, because I'm also playing as Matt. So whoever has that is in control of the monster will pick its targets, roll its dice, and such as that. If you target yourself, you gain insanity. So it actually gives you a reason to target yourself.
You want insanity?
Insanity is good. It's brain armor.
Oh.
Insanity is brain armor.
It's the easiest way of describing
it.
I know, it is the greatest description, though.
It's like if you take brain trauma, you'll lose insanity instead of taking the damage. Because the way the armor works in this game is it counts down. So like right now, we all start with the founding stone, which is our weapon, and cloth armor around our waist. So if you ever take a hit to the waist, instead of marking that, like if you take 1 damage to the waist, you'll just knock down your armor. It's not like a constant negative to the amount of damage you take. It just takes a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The way the monster works is it has an AI deck here. You do whatever the card says. So he's going to start by sizing us up. So it's a random threat and field of view. His field of view is every space except the 2 directly behind him.
Okay.
Oh.
If you attack from the space directly behind him, your chance to hit is increased by 1.
Okay. You get advantage, essentially.
Yep. So he's just going to size us up. So he's going to pick a prey, random threat. So it says right at the top to pick a target first, random threat, and field of view. So one of the 4 of us. They're listed in order of if this is true, do that. So if there was only 2 people and they're both directly behind him, he would instead no target sniff.
Okay.
Which just makes everyone is constantly a threat. If you're ever knocked down, you're no longer a threat, and then you might have something that gives you an ability to not be a threat. Otherwise, Like right now, I'll pick a random threat. So
Okay.
I'm going to pick myself because I gain insanity that way. Boop, boop.
Okay.
And then he rolls. And it says everything in this game is a D10 or
Okay.
D20s. Turn to face the target, which he already is, and roll D10. And a 1. Good.
So 4 plus.
4 plus, I would have taken damage, but
So-
I don't.
Cool.
So that was his turn. Now is the survivor's turn, which is all of us. We can go in any order we want. So I'm going to start. Your movement is 5. It's on your character sheet. His movement is 6, so he can move faster than us, which would make sense.
Okay.
And he is also at max range, so none of us will be able to actually attack this turn.
How dare you? I can outrun a lion.
But what I can do is move slightly away.
So is blue in the wrong
Since
spot?
you're
though?
the target.
Is that only
1,
4?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No,
Okay.
that's right.
Then I'm in the wrong spot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, now you're in the right spot. Alright, so green move
So
back.
why can't I attack this turn?
Because he's 6 spaces
can
away.
can you reach him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why I was asking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I would move at 1, wouldn't I? So I'd move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I'm 6 spaces away,
2, 3. Yes.
including my space.
Yes.
Because we're saying I'm 6 spaces away from him based on his spacing.
Yeah, and then you only need to be 1 space away in order to attack. That
Correct.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
We're good.
Yes, you can reach.
We're,
Okay.
we're overthinking it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Okay, then I have him too far away, which is true. Okay. All right, yes, now I can reach. I counted it on my green guy, and I'm like, why am I not reaching then? Because I was too far away. All right, so yes, I'm going to attack with Medicans because I can.
You're gonna attack with what?
Medicans. That's who I named.
Because
Oh,
it's less it's less of a loss if
Yes.
Matt dies.
Also, he's used to losing his channels. All right,
Does that
so,
mean he got attacked in the groin twice?
yes, he got attacked in the way.
Lost armor?
I think he only got attacked once, but the lion was doing 3 damage at the time.
Gotcha. Makes
Um,
sense.
So the way the items work over at Aaron. So the Founding Stone. So every attack has this description over here. The lightning is your activation. So over on this thing, this kind of explains everything. At the start of your act, which is each of us has an act, you get 1 move and 1 activation.
Okay.
So you can spend your move to move whatever your movement is, and then you can spend your activation to do something that requires activation, such
Activate
as
gear, terrain, or special rules. Okay.
so you can activate the Founding Stone because that has a little activation symbol.
Yeah.
Or you could do unarmed combat. You always have availability to that, which is the stats for that is right down here.
Okay.
The way these work is the first one is speed. So if you have anything in speed that would increase or decrease it, you would add that to that. So that's basically how many times you can attack per turn. So you would roll your d10s twice. The next hit one is the number you need to get. That's your accuracy. So
Okay.
if you have any modifiers, that'll change that. That's where if you're standing directly behind him, that will go down by 1. Right now you need a 7+. If you're directly behind him, you only need a 6+.
Okay.
Mhm.
Next one is strength. So if you have any strength modifiers, that would change that. So after you get a hit, so let's see if I get a hit with Matt first. We'll start with that. And nope.
6. No.
And yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that I got hit, I draw from this deck. Yeah. And this is where I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him in the beast scapular deltoid
Why'd you attack twice?
because I have a speed of 2 from the founding
On the
stone.
weapon, there's a 2.
The very first number
down
is how
2.
many times you get to roll.
That's how many dice. you
Gotcha. Sorry, I missed that.
get. Nope. It's good.
My bad.
So you roll all your things to hit before you actually start wounding. So even if I had hit on the first one, I draw a card. And then I roll again, draw a card. So then I might have 2 out here.
Okay.
I can pick which order I do those. The reason that matters is, right now this one, it says that R there is the reaction that he's going to have. There's 3 different types. There's failure, wound, and reflex. Failure, if you fail to wound, that's going to happen. Wound, if you manage to wound, it's going to happen. Reflex, it happens as long as you don't crit. Critting is the lantern. On the
Okay.
dice, there's a lantern that's the natural 10. That's always a crit.
Okay.
Even if they have armor to keep it from hitting normally, it still would. It's always a hit. 1 is always a miss. So then, like you can see at the bottom, critical wound, it does that. If you have increased luck, your range increases. So if you have a luck +2, 8, 9, and 10 would all crit. If his luck is up, it reduces that number. So if he has a luck of 1, his crit range is technically 0, but Lantern is always a crit. So that was a hit. If I had another one here that was like nothing happens if I fail, I might want to do that one first because this one's going to make him run, which will make him actually run into my guy right now if I fail this. So I really don't want to fail this. So you just roll again, and I get, so his toughness is 6. So that means I need to get a 6 or more. But I have a strength of 1 on my weapon, so I need to get a 5 or more. I got a 2, so I don't get to wound him.
So you fail.
So this just goes here. And now that thing happens. So full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. All survivors passed over suffer grabs. So he's moving 6, because that's his movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, directly on top of this guy. So he gets pushed, and now because he landed there, he suffers grab. And it says grab right there. Grab target knocked down. Place target knocked down in front of the monster, suffer 1 damage per monster level. So he's a level 1. So my guy gets flipped over.
Okay.
And then
that's your white guy, yeah.
Yep. So then he rolls. And no, that's the wrong die. That's not damage die. These dice right here are your damage.
Oh, okay.
These 6-siders. Whatever the symbol is that comes is where you get hit. So I'm getting hit in the waist. Perfect. So I lose my waist.
So you lost your waist because it was 1 damage because he's level 1, and you had your cloth thing to cancel it. Okay. Yep. Okay. With you so far.
So I just make that knockdown, and then that's the end of Green's turn.
Need to discard that then?
No. You keep the gear. You never lose gear unless it specifically says on the card you somehow lose it.
It's just like lost its durability.
Change the modifier.
When we go back to when we make a settlement, because we haven't actually made it yet because we just woke up. It gets fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the end of green. White can no longer go, so it's your guys' turn.
Well, I'm pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So one thing you could do is this Founding Stone. You can
throw it
from anywhere on the board. It's an automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound. It's an automatic critical wound, but you lose that thing forever. You will never have this weapon again.
So I don't want to do that.
Well, unless you find a better weapon, or we somehow cripple the lions so that makes the rest of the fight easier.
But I mean, as long as you hold on to this, you always have that ability.
Okay.
So if this isn't the best time to do it, it might not be, or it might be. Like sometimes you just get a card and you just need to really stop the lion from doing something, or you just really need to get that extra hit, or you just never know.
Maybe he's about to kill your teammate, and so you just...
I'm going to wait on it for now.
All right.
So, Kyle.
And Kyle.
Hit him in the butt.
You definitely want to move to his butt.
Wound to his butt.
Wound his butt.
All right.
Butt sensor!
Yeah,
okay.
Ahead, so roll your blue die.
Roll the D10.
And that's a miss. Try again.
Because I need a...
Because based off your weapon, you need a 7. But you're at his butt.
Oh, it's off the weapon.
Yep, it's based off the weapon.
Gotcha. Thinking
if his invasion was up, that would modify it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, natural 1.
Nope.
So
natural 1.
All right.
I did it.
No, you didn't.
I did it.
Opposite of doing it.
So because this guy is now knocked over, he's no longer counted as a threat. So if it says pick a target that's threat, it doesn't have it.
Yes, pick a new one.
Right now it is Green's currently the monster controller. So
it moves each turn?
Yep, each turn it moves. So closest threat facing in range. Okay, he's not facing, that's the cone in front of him that he can move. So that doesn't count. But then closest threat in field of view. Kyle is not in field of view, but both green and yellow
Green
are.
is closer though.
Correct.
One space.
So he's going to move and attack him. So he's going to turn around.
Hi.
Walk over Kyle, which causes collision. The way collision works is you get knocked down and flung back 5 spaces.
Oh, that seems far. But I don't take damage?
Nope. 2, 3, 4.
I guess that's not the worst.
Okay,
and moving in the direction of me anyways.
Green is getting attacked, which is the monster controller, so gains insanity. And so right here it says the attack. This is usually how they're shown. So he's got a speed of 2, an accuracy of 2+, and a damage of 1.
Okay.
So anything but a 1 will hit.
Okay.
Where is his dice?
It's over here on the
Over
left. Yep.
So he has a speed of 2, so I'm just going to roll both of his at once. Both of
2,
those are hits.
and I didn't see what the other one was.
An 8.
Okay, yeah.
1 damage each. So he took 2 damage from separate attacks. So they get 2 separate dice. Double shot to the head. Good. Okay, so the way... So come over to his board and I'll show you how this works. So most spots, every spot except for the head, has a light wound and a heavy wound. So when you take a heavy wound, the head only has heavy wounds. As soon as you take a heavy wound, you mark it, and that knocks you down. So he gets flipped over because of that.
Okay.
He got another shot to the head, which is now a severe injury. So we pull out the severe injury table, which I will put over here. So 1 is just this picture, 2, 3, and 4 show the different places where you could be hit. So these are the brain traumas, head, arms. So he took a shot to the head. So you can read those. I'm going to roll a 1d10, and one of those is going to happen. If I roll a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I'm automatically dead. A 1 and 2 is dead, and we all lose a survival.
That would not be good. Okay.
Because his head literally explodes. So a 2. His head explodes.
Fuck.
Matt is dead already.
Matt is dead already.
So your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All other survivors are so disturbed, they lose 1 survival. Oh shit. Never mind. Matt still has a survival. He's going to dodge 1 of those hits. So he only takes 1 shot to the head.
Oh.
I keep forgetting that survival. Okay. So the way survival works is it's a resource you can spend once per turn. Over here on your little board, you can see it says dodge, dash, surge, and a courage.
Yep.
The only thing we currently have is dodge, so you can avoid the damage from a hit.
Okay.
So after you roll the 6-sided dice, so you already know you're taking damage, and you know where you're taking damage, you can decide to cancel one of those out.
Okay.
So I canceled out the second headshot.
So can't you have canceled out the shot to your groin?
I could have, but that was just losing an armor. Why would I dodge it?
I thought you said it was once per
game.
Fight.
It's like fate.
Because he spent it. So he's right here. If he has some way of regaining survival, then he gets it back. There's no guarantee that you'll ever get survival back.
You said once per turn.
Sorry. You can only spend 1 per turn.
Oh, okay.
You can't spend all your survival in 1 turn, but you only have 1 survival currently.
Gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. So he still gets knocked down because he took that first shot to the head, but he dodged the second one. Aaron is currently the only one standing. So the way the knockdown works is you get back up at the start of the monster's next turn. So Kyle, you were knocked down during this monster's turn, and so was Matt. So you both don't get up, but I get up because I was knocked down his last turn.
And so you still get to move this turn then?
No, because I get up at the end of his turn. So now that it's our turn, yes, I get to enact in this one. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So it's you and me.
Hit him in the butt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move over here so that way you can.
I can't get there. I can only get to here.
Damn it. Well, he might move. Who knows?
If I was upright, I could.
I'm gonna try and hit him in the butt. Yeah. And a 7. A 7 hits. That's 1 hit, so I get to pull out a card. And my second one is
4
4.
does not.
So that one doesn't hit. So this one, if I fail, he gets to perform a basic action, which is this card down here. So closest survivor in field of view, he attacks. Except he always, but it says right here, target the attacker on the
so he turns around
hit location.
Yep.
So he attacks me.
You're hitting his head from behind.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good when you hit their groin from the front.
Yeah.
And I got 2. So he turns around. See, now you can reach his butt, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks.
And he attacks me.
Seems really difficult to get any damage on these guys.
We're just really unlucky.
It is also difficult. They are meant to kill you.
7 and 3.
This is why I've so far lost a full settlement, and I lost 2 people on my second fight. A hand and a body shot. Okay, so that's my white guy. Yes. So shot to the hand, it's a light injury, and a shot to the body, that's a light injury.
Okay.
All right, Aaron.
I'm gonna attack him in the butt.
Sounds like a good plan. Roll that yellow die.
4.
And a 1. Nope.
And 1, so no attack.
Then he gets to go.
So does that mean he flip over now?
Nope, not till the end of his turn.
End of his turn, okay.
End of the monster's turn. So he got a mood called Enraged. So when this comes and draw another card. While Enraged is in play, White Lion gains +1 damage token per monster level. So he's going to do double damage to us now.
Okay.
Well, not double, but put 1 more. When the survivor suffers any dismembered, severe injury, or is killed, then this is discarded.
Okay, so... Okay.
So he's doing Power SWAT, so closest threat in range facing, so that's me. Also, Aaron, you're currently the monster controller, so...
Okay.
And then, you get to roll 1 die. It's got an accuracy of 2+. It does 3 damage, and after the damage, it knocks me back. If it hits. So please roll a 1. Nice!
A 1!
He misses.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so then everyone flips over, and now we can start. Aaron, you want to start by hitting his butt?
I will start by hitting his butt.
You hit his butt. That's 1. So roll again. And that's a miss.
Okay.
Alright, so now you're attacking its strange hand. Hopefully you can crit on this because that would take it off. And then he can no longer claw us. Or bloody claws.
This is my strong hand.
Nope,
1.
you fail.
Damn.
So it instinctively striking back, the White Lion's oddly human hand darts forward.
Darts forward.
So it turns and attacks you. So you get to roll the dice for him. That's 2 dice now.
Basic action, alright.
2 dice, 2+ hit, does 2 damage.
Since he's attacking me now, does that mean I get an insanity?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll do that. 2 and 8.
So both those are hits.
So let me get it. Brain.
I don't know if that insanity is I help you with a lot, so roll 2 of these dice. Each one of these dice is going to do 2 damage to you. So hopefully you don't roll any heads.
Foot
Alright, so
and
body shot and a foot
shot.
shot. So both of those just put you up to heavy injuries, which is okay. You're not taking any severe injuries yet. It's going to knock you down, though. Which is fine.
This feels like playing a fantasy fight against a little kid. No, I got a force field that blocks your laser, and then my robot army.
Alright.
Alright, so my turn.
I'm going to strike. Well, can you reach its butt?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, then you can do that.
Alright. So I roll d10.
Every time you get a hit, 6+. That's 10. That's 1 hit. And a 2. That's a miss. So now you're hitting the beast's chest from his butt. So roll to see if you hit.
I mean, I ran under it.
Yeah, it works. So you need a 5 or better. Hey, we actually did damage. Okay,
Yay.
so this gets discarded like normal. So now whenever you wound a guy, you take this card and put it here.
Nice.
We have to get rid of all these cards. That's how many hit points it has.
So he has 6 right now?
6, and then we have to hit him once more
Yep.
after all of the cards are gone.
Okay.
So if this ever happens, they're enraged, that will come back into the deck, so he'll actually gain a hit point, but he will no longer be enraged. But as long as it's up there, it's technically not in the deck, so by being enraged, he's got 1 less hit point.
Cool.
Which is a good thing. Alright, so Kyle hits butt.
It goes back? Oh, this is the discard?
The enrage.
Yep, that's the discard right here.
Gotcha.
And then
okay.
this is
When it
removed from the
leaves-
game.
When it this is technically not removed from the game yet, it's just the wound stack.
Yeah,
Wound
whatever.
stack.
When it says archive, that's removed from the game.
Okay.
Well, not from the game, but from the current thing.
Yeah. Because I'm guessing something can heal and get wound cards back.
Yes, there's a ability of his called Lick Wounds, which he runs away and then gains back 1 of those cards. And then the Lick Wounds goes back on top of the AI deck, so he just keeps doing it until there's no more
7.
wounds. Hey, that's a hit. I get it. Yay.
A
And
wound.
I need a 6, I need a 6, I need a 6. Or better. That's a 2. Alright. So now if I hurt him, because I'm hitting his butt, cats hate that. He's very upset. I'll become the priority target. So priority target means that whatever it says for pick target, we ignore whatever it says and it just attacks.
Yeah.
And how long does that take effect?
Until he hurts me.
Until he hurts you, okay.
Yep. There's actually the one where you take off his groin. Even if he hurts you, you still priority target. He's very pissed about losing his turn.
Okay.
So I got 1 hit. Hopefully, the nice thing
Activate Matrix mode.
the nice thing about that is he will actually,
7.
Nope, it's
Nope,
a 3.
Damn it.
It rolled back off of the deck.
Nope.
Super tall grass.
Okay, and Matt will go. He can't get all the way around, but he's around over here.
So nothing happens. There's no failure on that one?
No, because it said only if the wound happens, that
Okay,
thing happens.
just checking.
Yep. There's no fail. That's a 1. Come on.
Good job, Matt.
Is that ever better? Nope.
4.
Matt misses. So now the lion's turn, and Kyle is now the controller.
Yeah.
So you can flip over the AI card.
Yeah.
Terrifying roar. So all non-deaf survivors, which is everybody.
Everyone.
So roll those 4 dice. Well, actually, here. I got.
We should probably do it one by one.
Just
shouldn't we?
do it with the colored
Yeah.
dice.
We should do it with the colored ones since it's targeting
Yep.
each person.
Yep. Roll some 1s. There's 0 1s. Everyone gets hit by this.
Target suffers 1 brain damage per monster level and knockback 6. Okay, so yay, insanity.
So we all gain. Yep, we all lose 1. Kyle, you just gained insanity because he targeted you with this.
Okay.
So everyone had insanity, so we're all down to just 1, or down to 0.
Okay.
Cool.
And then
That's
what was the
nice.
other part?
Push back,
Everyone
push back 6.
knock back 6, so everyone moves back 6 spaces. And if you ever hit a wall, you just stop. If you're at a wall and you get pushed back, you put back sideways.
Ooh. Sideways skating.
All right, and then
That was speed running.
Perform basic action, target to the furthest survivor in range, which is anyone. Although
Yep.
Pat was priority.
Neither
right?
one of us. No, I didn't, because I didn't wound it.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Yep.
So you can't target me or the white or the blue, but you have to either. You can't target yellow either. Yeah, because he's not
So
a target.
green.
Oh no, first
He's not targeted, he's not
survivor.
down.
It doesn't say threat though.
Oh,
It's survivor. So either yellow or green.
oh, me. Sorry.
Yeah, you're the controller, so you get to choose.
I'm gonna say Matt because that makes him closer to us.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
Okay.
Otherwise, we would have a really long ways to go.
So then, so that's
He's going straight
1.
up to him because his movement is 6, and he moved Matt back 6.
That's true. That makes sense.
Boop. Okay.
I'm sorry, my angle. So we're a little off.
So roll a couple of dice over there.
The 2 for his attack, correct?
Yep.
He attacks twice or something
Yep.
like that.
So a hit and a hit. So now roll 2 of these to do damage. Matt is out of survival, so you can't dodge any of them. So don't roll the same ones and don't roll the heads. Hand and body.
Hand and body.
So, because he's still enraged, he's still doing 2 damage. So both those go up to heavy. And Matt gets flipped because he's
So does that mean enrage goes away now?
no, because what does it say for when it disappears?
Just
When he's
dismembered,
severe injury.
killed.
When he's dismembered or killed.
Okay.
Alright, Aaron gets flipped back over. And we go. I'm pretty sure none of us can reach him, but we're going to try and get over there.
So when do you roll a severe injury?
When you take damage when your heavy injury is already ticked.
Gotcha. And he did the head one because he got hit twice in the head.
Yes.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't matter how much damage you have above that, you only roll 1 severe injury. So if Matt took a 3 damage to the face right now, he would still only roll 1 severe injury to the head.
Okay. I gotcha.
You know, move, Cal. Oh, and then I'm controller again. Grasp. Closest knockdown survivor. So that would be Matt.
Well, that made that easy.
And then move and target. So he doesn't move at all because he's already there. Speed of 1, accuracy of 2+, 1 damage, technically 2 damage, and then after damage he gets to do also a grab. And then fully runs away with him from us. So hopefully it doesn't hit. Give me a 1. That's a 3. Okay, so he grabs Matt. He does 1 damage. So it says that other thing happens after damage. So he takes 2 damage to the foot, which he gets. Nope. Yeah, it's just that's fine. Also, when you're knocked down, you can't be knocked down again. So this says it would knock him down during this turn. It doesn't. So he'll still get up at the end of this turn.
Okay.
And then he runs away from us as far as he can. So he's going to. I'll just move Matt over here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the farthest away he can get. Then he'll probably turn around. Alright. Oh, and then he also suffers 1 more damage for being grabbed. Which is to the hand. Matt take any shots? No, okay. Matt's got to suffer a hand injury. Not 1 or 2. Damn it!
Does he die from
Die
it?
of shock. Your arms,
God.
your vision fades along with your sight of your mangled, armless torso. So Matt's dead.
Rip. Did you really think any of us stood a chance against the lion?
Yeah. This is the first level. We should be able to.
This isn't even a level 1 lion. This is the cub lion.
The real
So
lion
he
is
killed
twice as
someone, so he's
large.
no longer enraged.
Okay.
This gets discarded. That just means it's back in the deck and come out again.
So I'm guessing the discard refreshes once we.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So now No, it's our turns.
Archer.
So it's Aaron's. Oh no! Wait. Never mind. The target. The monster controller changes on its turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I am monster controller.
Yep, because Matt's dead.
Rip.
So flip over the card.
Rip,
And
man.
he mauls. So it's the victim of the grab last round, which there wasn't any. Well, there was, but he's dead. The closest knockdown survivor in range, which there isn't one. So he sniffs. So on this card now, you can see the sniff action. The white lion sniffs and ends its turn. Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats, despite anything that says otherwise. So even if we're directly behind him, he still knows that we're there because he smelled us.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that just ends his.
And that's
attack.
that's the end of his turn. Yep.
Cool.
So
Sniffing
Wants to
seems good.
yes, if we can get him to sniff, that's a good thing. It just usually means that we're out of range of actually being able to do anything, except for when we get lucky and get maul.
I will attack him. 3.
I guess we. Do we all move it? No,
That's
no,
it.
no.
9.
So you're attacking his tail. So no matter what, he's going to sprint forward unless you get a crit. All right, you heard him.
I heard him.
Nah, come here.
And enrage.
Who
Hopefully.
knows? We don't get to know.
Move
Then-
monster forward in straight line.
There we go.
Okay. Four. That was 4.
I know. I'm wondering if I want to be that close. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, because Kyle's gonna get attacked. Okay. You are the monster controller.
Kyle.
Yep.
Technically, you were targeted by that sniff, so you get an insanity cut, Aaron.
Oh, cool.
Was he targeted or did he become a threat?
He became a threat, but it targeted everyone to make them a threat.
Oh, okay.
Closest threat
target.
facing in range, that's no one. Closest threat in field of view, which would be you.
Which would be me.
Mm-hmm. So you get to decide how he moves to you.
Okay. But he has to face me.
He has to do you, and he has to face you, yes.
I
I
mean,
can reach his butt. Yeah, there you go.
this would make the most sense.
Yep.
Damn it. Hold on, I got it.
Yep,
It doesn't
I'm letting you
snap.
do it. I'm letting
Take
you do it.
insanity.
I think
Yep, take
we
mine.
snap. Yeah, we snap, but the big monsters don't.
Yeah,
because it's hard.
More difficult
he would
to program
if he was
that.
snapped, he would be here.
Yeah.
So that's just how the snap points are. So.
Yep. Okay, so now I roll
2 of his dice.
2.
He's only doing 1 damage now, so that's a good thing.
Oh, hopefully, unless it's double headshot or some shit.
So both of those are
Double
hits.
7s.
Roll
Lucky.
some damages. And head of foot, or body and hand.
Hand and hand.
Body and hand. Body and
He's
hand.
good. He hasn't taken
So
any damage
nice. Nice. So those don't even knock you down.
Huzzah!
All right, and that's the end of his turn. And now it's our turns. Aaron, want to go first?
yet. Sure.
Do I move over them further?
One further, so that way Aaron or Kyle can get in there.
If you would.
You're welcome. 8.
That's a hit.
Wouldn't I go first since I'm
8.
monster
we can
controller?
we can choose however we want. You got double 8.
Okay.
Yep, 2 8s.
All right, so
I
you
guess it
can
doesn't
do
matter.
these in whichever order you want. Let's probably do the one without a wound or without any reflex. I like doing those first.
Yeah, so let's do this one first.
Oh, so close to that crit. 4 is
Alright,
not enough.
so
You need
nope.
a 5.
And the last one
Nope.
is a 1. So,
That wound doesn't happen because you didn't wound it.
whoa.
Are you
Sorry,
going
that
to
was
move
me.
before you attack? Or what are you doing here? Or are you just
I
rolling
was
dice?
trying to remember the controls. I realized that
R is to just.
that R is to just roll in place.
I like making them fly around the board. Makes
I mean,
it feel
it's
more
helpful. It just makes it harder to track, is all.
Yeah.
So now I roll with mine.
And that's
10.
a hit.
Great.
Well, it's not a crit. It's just a hit. A natural
Automatic
10,
hit.
And yes, it is. It's called a perfect hit in this game
Okay. Oh.
because there are some cards that deal with perfect hits. Like if you get the Bone Digger and get a perfect hit. Ooh, there's
Not the
another.
perfect hit.
So which one do you want to do first? Probably the wound one because that's only a good thing. The other one will make him jump back, which will mean that you can't hit him with your other one if you do this
Yeah.
first and fail. So,
I don't want to jump back at all, but
well, that
Okay,
will
so
don't fail on
roll-
that roll.
my D10 again.
Yep, roll d10s.
Okay. And
That's a
8.
hit.
Nice.
Another AR card gone, and you wounded it. If you have +3
I don't have.
understanding, so nothing else happens.
Okay.
You would have gained back a survival.
Yep.
And Nate,
Right.
that's a hit. Failure doesn't happen, and that's another AI. Here we go. We finally started figuring out how to roll. And I'm going to move on this side of him and just try to hit him. I have less chance to than you guys did, but hey, that's a hit. And you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Damn it. All right, so let's see.
I'm just gonna point out I've done 3 wounds to the lion so far. You know, just carrying here.
Come on, come on, come on.
You've done all 3?
Damn it.
Didn't you, Pat? You got
What?
a wounded. You got a wounded, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 1 in so far.
Yeah.
And I failed that, so he runs again.
Well, at least you didn't plow over anyone this time.
And no one was in front of him.
Yeah.
It's probably a good plan.
So still 4 cards
I
to get
am-
rid of.
I'm now the controller.
Yep.
Can we
next up
scavenge from Matt's body?
is Terrifying Roar. So I get an Insanity because he's targeting everyone. Give me the button. Go. And then I need everything but the green dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get those up for you.
Go. Any ones?
I got a 1.
Hey!
I am okay.
The rest of us take a brain damage.
But I've got an Insanity.
And get knocked back.
Yeah, and we've also get knocked back.
Don't forget to get knocked back.
6 spaces directly away from him, which is both of us straight north.
Alright, I guess I'll just solo him.
Ah!
You know, this is really feeling more and more like Monster Hunter now.
I told you it was a mix of Monster Hunter and other things.
No, I'm just saying as I carry the crew and...
Oh.
Well, do you
like,
have
oh, wait, we have 1 more carting. Everyone just stay out of the area. I'm gonna go
I-
kill it.
Kyle, you want to do something? You can't make it to him.
Yeah, so...
You could back up and let him come to us, yeah.
The only thing is if he does something that doesn't require to be in range. I'm gonna move next to Kyle.
Yeah, I'll move next to Kyle as well.
Okay. Controller is Aaron.
We'll
Put that
form the
card.
phalanx.
Maul. So even if we got close, it wouldn't have done anything. So he sniffs, we're all targets.
Cool.
So what do we do, guys? I'm thinking I might throw my stone because we haven't seen Enraged yet, and there's only one card that.
And there's only one left, so
I'm okay. You guys hang on to your stone so that way you're more likely to do damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw mine. So
You're gonna throw your stone.
Yep.
What did you just do with it?
I deleted it.
You just deleted it. Okay.
Yep. We've got copies up above. So whenever you pull a lot of these cards, you just make copies of them.
okay.
So I threw my stone, so that's an automatic hit. So I hit him in the soft belly, which, because it's automatic a critical wound, I gain 1 right line resource, which is over here. So I just got some great cat bones.
Okay.
And then he's got a persistent injury. So instead of going here, it goes up here. What?
You put that somewhere?
Yep, I put it up here. This is where his persistent things happen.
No,
So-
you're the bone.
Oh, that just goes... It technically goes right here.
Yeah, you collect it.
When I was playing by myself, I would just throw him over here because I didn't want to drag him all the way down.
Makes sense.
So now, before he draws a card, we roll d10. If it's a 1, he takes a wound. Because I pulled out his intestines fell out of his body and are now dragging on the floor.
Nice.
So on a 1, he basically steps on them and hurts himself.
Don't you need discard?
Yep, because I wounded,
Or
I move a card.
wound, I guess.
Yep. And you guys, I'm guessing, aren't doing anything.
Probably not. We'll wait for him to charge us.
We'll wait for next turn. Yep.
So one good thing is he now has Maul is still in there, which as long as we don't get knocked down is good.
Mm-hmm.
Or get grabbed. Kyle, you're now the controller.
He does have roar, but
He does still have his roar.
okay. So I draw his AI.
Well, roll first.
Didn't you? I thought you did, Aaron.
Oh,
Or were you
I
just
thought
playing
he
around
was the
with the
controller.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he
Someone
has
else
control.
rolled. Okay.
You can roll.
I'll roll.
Roll a 1. Nope. 4. Okay.
Oh,
So then the clock comes
if
out.
it hadn't rolled that one more tick, it would have been a 10. So,
Yeah. It doesn't matter as long as
anyways, claw faces no one. Closest threat.
So he's
field of
missing.
view.
No,
I
he's
thought
in
we'll,
view.
we'll field of view.
Oh, it is true. In field of view. So he turns
Yeah.
and he moves. 6.
Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is
One away.
just a range. Okay.
We stayed just out of his range.
Yeah, I thought it was. I just wanted to count to be sure.
And now we get to go.
Huzzah.
I'm the only one who can make his butt, so I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Let's try. If I get lucky, maybe he'll spin around.
There you go.
Or unlucky, I should say.
And so now you have to do a little bit better because you don't have the stone anymore.
Correct. So now I'm using Fist and Tooth, which is not as likely to hit and doesn't have a strength modifier. But it does have deadly, which means I crit on 9s and 10s when I wound.
Cool.
Okay.
So first, hey, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And oh, that was not a roll. Roll, damn it. That's a 1. So I miss.
One.
All right. So, well, if I fail, if I hit, good. If I fail, he's gonna spin around and you guys can hit his butt.
Yay.
I hit.
That's hit though. So
Yep.
I'll take the wound.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that is the roar.
Hopefully. All right. Here you guys' turn. Okay, that's mine. Miss.
1.
And miss.
Aaron, you should have gone in front of him.
I should have gone in front of him.
Yeah, because you're going to be the controller next, which would have made you
More likely to
Prime.
be the target.
more prime
Oh, okay.
be target. Because I'm just going to attack him. Front? Oh no, because what do we still have? I think I don't want to be in front of him.
Either Maul or Roar, which it doesn't matter where you are either way.
Yeah. But I
It's
don't
just
want to
a
be in front of him in case I
because you don't
wound
wanna
him
be
and he goes
grabbed.
charging.
Correct. That would be a good plan. Do not stand in front of him currently.
Yeah. I guess probably that's a good plan in general with monsters, is don't stand in front of them.
Yeah, that's a miss.
This is a miss.
Need a 6 or better. Was that both rolls?
No,
Sorry,
it's just one.
I roll twice. I keep forgetting that I roll twice.
And that's a miss.
So
Okay.
It's not something I'm used to doing.
So Aaron's turn to be controller, and
Oh wait, we got to roll first.
oh yep, roll before reveal.
Where's his
Dice over here.
Oh, 4. It is roar.
So all non-deaf survivors. Roll those dice. And also you were just targeted, so you get insanity just before that.
So I take no damage.
So I take a light injury into the brain.
I lose my insanity.
Brain is a. How do you do that?
It's over here on the brain.
Oh, I
below
see.
the insanity.
Okay, cool. Okay.
And you're considered insane. There are some cards that have to deal with if you're insane. This happens if you're at 3 or plus more insanity.
Gotcha.
That is it for that. So.
Yep, so our turns. Want me to go first again?
Sure.
Can you move after you attack?
Correct. You can spend
Okay.
your. So you have your move or an activation. You can spend them in either order, but you cannot move, attack, and move.
Yeah.
So that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And a 1.
1. Mm-hmm.
Come on, 9 or 10, 9 or 10. 10, that's a crit.
10.
Ignore reactions. The blow destroys the white lion's jaw, so he no longer has a jaw. So if he had, there's a card called Chomp. Instead of doing that, if he has no jaw, he just vomits blood, which gives everyone nearby an insanity. So I get to roll a 1d10. If I get a 5 or better, I get courage, which is good, and survival, I think.
Yep. +1 survivor.
Nope. So he just loses his jaw, which is a good thing.
And he takes damage.
Yep. So that gets reset, shuffled, and pulled the top one. There we go. And then Aaron or Kyle. It's up to you.
Did you want to move,
I want
Pat?
to deal with it.
Yes, I will move. I'll move out of your way.
Okay.
I'll move over here.
3. 3.
3. Okay. I had much more luck just rolling like this, so let's try that.
Nope.
5.
Unless it doesn't get one of the axes. There we go.
And
6.
that's it. You still have your stone, so that's a hit.
Yep.
So it is
Heal.
the heal.
It actually makes sense this time. Strain tendon. Okay, so first I got to roll the wound. And 7.
That's a hit. So he's out of AI cards, which is good.
Yep. And we need one more.
So now, we need 1 more damage. So we're out of attacks this turn. So now all he does is his basic action. So
Yep.
closest survivor in field of view.
Which
That
is
would be
Pat.
You.
So is Aaron currently? No, that
No.
No.
it's not his turn. So Kyle's turn. So you get to do it.
So can I then choose to have him not run us over?
Yes.
And you can go blah and blah.
Yes.
So then I roll his attacks. I keep forgetting my rolls that I'm supposed to do as monster controller.
That's
9
both
and
hits.
7.
Roll some damage.
You're welcome. Now I can roll high.
Don't roll. Actually, anything as long as you don't roll doubles.
Body and waist.
Okay. So I fall down because I took the body shot.
Body shot.
And your guys' turn because I'm already knocked down.
Yep.
Did you roll? Oh no.
Oh, I forgot to roll his wound. Sorry.
Yep. See if he actually just dies before that.
Yeah. To the 1.
Oh!
Nope.
I was like, is I roll to the 1? No, no. Oh, okay. So
It tilted a little bit.
I thought it might, but then it
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get those hits in.
Actually, wait, we're gonna do the special rolls because these always work.
Miss.
5.
Miss. Aaron.
They always work, he says.
I hope they don't always work because then it's not random.
I'm sorry. Who's dealt 4 wounds to the damn
I hit
lion?
it.
Oh, that's right. Big
Out of-
McLeod huge.
Out of 9? 9.5, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I've also done 4.
7.
I know. But you're not ragging on me about missing.
I'm gonna do this one first.
Probably a good plan.
See if I can hit him in the kneecap.
5 or better. 5 or better. Hey,
9.
you did it. Boom. Lion is dead.
Woo!
We did it, guys. We only lost 1 person.
Huzzah!
That's actually
And it was the person that wasn't here.
Alright, so when we beat the lion, survivors are victorious. If you die, you just start to do it again. So survivors have made it through. So everyone who survived gets 1 hunt experience.
Dragging until you emerge victorious. So was that 1 hunt experience?
1 hunt experience. Yep. Every time you make it through a hunt.
Oh, there it is.
On the hunt experience board.
Click.
Just the first click. And then we get 4 white lion resources and 4 basic resources. So we draw 4 cards from here.
Oh, everyone collectively gets
Yes, as a group.
4 as a group. Sorry,
Yes.
I worded that as confusingly as possible.
And then, so this is kind of where the scripting comes in. Over here is the other ones. These are technically unlimited, but they are diluted correctly. So when you pull one out, it will spawn another one. Don't touch that card. Because, okay, so to keep that dilution correct, now it shuffles those back in. So it's always the same resources at the same rate, but this is our way of tracking them.
And that was basic resources.
These are
as opposed
basic
to
resources.
the white lion resources.
These are non-monster specific.
Go to
So
the
there's
settlement, I guess.
yes. So well, technically they go to us. So if usually because I was playing by myself, it didn't. I just put them up there. But technically they go to us. We can decide how we want to spread them out. Do we want to each take some, and then those are our resources, or do we want to use them collectively as a group?
I mean, we could probably go collectively as a group for the first time.
That seems like it would probably be the best.
Once we're so amazingly good that we can do this easily, we can start being a bit more PvP for it.
So you can see what. So sinews, organ, monster bone is bone, monster organ is organ, cat bones are bones, white fur is hides. And then I've also got 1 resource, which I will add to that group as a bone. So we didn't do too bad. Got some hides. Don't. I guess you can stack them.
Oh, because we have numbers on them. It's just easier to less space.
Yeah.
You're less space because your penis is small. Boom.
Well, they won't stick around for long because we're going to use them.
Aaron's penis never does stick around for long. Boom.
So we'll clear away all the stuff that we no longer need for the showdown by just removing that. I like scripting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's pretty decent scripting.
So now, technically, anyone who survived, we start making our settlement. So the way to step through that is over on this board over here. This is kind of a condensed version of what it says in the rules. So first thing we return, we gain endeavors. For every person that comes back from a hunt, we gain 1 endeavor, which is these little tokens up here. They just go over. So 1, 2, and 3. Then settlement events happen, which we have to set up we create our settlement first. What do we want the name of our settlement to be? Any ideas?
XX Dragon Slayer 1999 XX.
There you go.
You're supposed to do it all in caps, dude.
He never said that.
No, what you have to do, yeah, I'll fix it.
Is the second X and the second last X supposed to be capitalized?
That too. I am fixing that.
Okay. You do it how it's supposed to be, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, so since we named a settlement, we all gain a survival. I don't think any of us spent any survival other than Matt, who is dead. Also, any light or heavy injuries are removed.
So, when you say we gain a survival, is that the limit of survival?
Nope.
So just
you gain
once.
back survival.
Okay, so we're
So
already
if we're at the limit, then you don't get to do anything. Get any.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Okay.
So wait, yes, we do get survival or no? So I have.
Well, no, because we're already at the limit. So if you
We're at the limit.
survival in that fight, you would get that 1 back.
Yes.
That doesn't happen anytime. That's only because we named our settlement.
Yep.
So the first day event happens every time when we set up our settlement. Survivors wander, drawn to a blooming light in the distance. They find the serene comfort of a towering pile of lanterns and a small collection of scared people. On a deep, instinctual level, They know this area is safe, and they make it their home. So I will roll to see how many survivors are here when we get there. 4. So we get
8 plus
8.
us.
So that would be 11.
11.
Our population is currently 11, and that's the end of the first settlement, first day. Update death count. We had a guy die.
Rip.
Another nice thing about the way they set this up.
I kind of wish our player ones would zoom in like that one does. Like you can zoom in on the settlement stats, but you can't zoom in on your player mat.
What actually bothers me more is that the Survivor's Act is a low-res image.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
So because Matt is dead, he goes in the skull. So because we have a death, it's our first death, so so we have to make a decision here. So we got to go timeline events. No, not milestone events. That's what it is. Death. So, okay, you guys look away.
Okay.
We must choose how we deal with the first survivor corpse. Is it the first harvest or the first grave? I'm going to let you decide. I know what happens already, so I'm letting you decide.
I mean, I don't think we want to be cannibals. I mean, I think we came out of that pretty well. The only person that died was Matt, so...
Let's bury him.
Want to bury him?
Let's be respectful.
I say bury him.
The settlement decides to build a small one of you roll die, and then tell me what the result is. So
7.
7.
Okay. The settlement decides to build a small monument to mark their loss. We get the principle of graves, and then we need to nominate someone, one of the 3 survivors that we know of.
I'll do it.
Me.
Okay, that's...
You vote, Pat. Who do you want?
I will choose...
We nominated ourselves.
I'll choose Aaron for this one.
Okay.
With tears in your eyes, the survivor takes a shard of rock from the grave and marks themselves with it. They cherish this mark forever. Gain +1 permanent luck.
+1 permanent luck.
More like shart, am I right?
Cool. So that means I can crit on
Let's see if this works today.
9s and 10s.
It's not working still. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
it for a little bit. What the fuck? And move.
You grabbed it. It seemed to work. No?
Oh, what was there? God damn it.
Here, stop. Let me do it.
It has to do with the mat not reading it. Because the nice thing is you can name the tokens, so that way you know why you have it. But okay, you can get rid of the token. You'll just mark it. If you want, you can actually put it in the notes. You can edit that and put it at the bottom.
And so why do I get that look again?
Because of that roll, that's just what you got.
You got more lucky because Matt died.
You marked yourself with a stone from his grave, so you got luck. So we chose graves.
Okay.
So all new survivors gain +1 understanding. When a survivor dies during the hunt or showdown, we gain 2 endeavors. And when a survivor dies during the settlement phase, we gain 1 endeavor from now on, because we went with graves.
So when Matt joins us, or when we grab a new guy...
Yeah, because we have a population of 11 now, so we always head out with 4 people. So that was the update of the death count. So now we update the timeline, which is this over here. So we made it to year 1, so we get to do the returning survivors timeline event. So Kyle will need to be here. So first we need to nominate a survivor again. You want to choose Kyle this time?
Sure. He has no choice in the matter.
Right.
Kyle is the survivor we're nominating.
So you get to utter the first words.
Of what?
Of whatever.
Of what? That's the first words.
Remember we couldn't talk before? You're nominated, so you
When
gain...
couldn't we talk?
Before this. Technically, none of us could talk before.
It
says that in the
characters
prologue.
couldn't talk. Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
So you are now going to utter the first words. You gain 1 courage,
Yep.
which is the box down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
They lead the other survivors to learn to speak to one another. They discuss their situation, realizing they must hunt to live. Add the white lion to the quarry list. So now we can hunt the white lion.
You know, by a complete accident, we became a very philosophical settlement there.
So now he's in the quarry list. We gain the light language innovation. So we automatically get this because we started talking, which we now can all do the encourage survival action. So you can spend a survival to call out to a person to make them stand up, as long as they're not deaf.
Okay, so...
and all of our survival limits go up by 1. So now we can have a limit of 2.
Do we get to automatically
Nope.
then? No? Okay.
And then fill up the innovation deck. So we need all the language cards. So... and boop. Right. So
Where are you grabbing those from?
this deck, this innovation's in box. So if you look here, there's this tree. So
Yes.
because we now have language, we can possibly get one. We can innovate one of these things, and then depending on that, you can then innovate more things that give you different things to do.
Cool.
So I just put all those now in that deck. So when we innovate, we draw 2 cards, pick one, and the other one goes back in the deck. And then those cards then get added to that deck of what that next step would be. So we created the innovation deck. We got the language. So now we get the glowing center, which is already flipped up here. So this kind of flows upwards over on this side. So we started at the bottom, we're moving up. So this is the death count, which we already did. Here's our resources. We now have the lantern horn, which allows us to innovate. And we can build 3 different things. The bonesmith, the skinnery, and the organ grinder. Each one will cost an endeavor. Also, the nominated survivor, so Kyle again, sits in front of the lantern horde and awe and gains 1 understanding. So you now have 1 understanding. But you are going to be stuck here, so you cannot go on the next hunt.
Gotcha.
So understands right here. And then you can also click the must skip next hunt. So that way we remember, just in case we, have to stop playing at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That was all part of updating the timeline because this was all part of that milestone. So now we turn to the first story, which was the other thing, but I'm already.
So Kyle, what were the first words?
Of what?
You spoke the first words and taught us language.
Yeah, I know.
Of what?
So the first words that I said was of what?
Of what? All right.
Okay.
Of what it is.
So we updated
That's
the
what I
timeline
was saying,
already.
how philosophical we are.
Principles.
We basically started with I think, therefore I am.
Next thing will be innovating and crafting gear, so we're going to spend those endeavors, which we're going to spend to build the 3 different things that allowed us to actually craft stuff. So we're going to spend these 3 endeavors. That was supposed to be locked. What? Oh, God.
Yeah, rewind. We'll lock it once it fixes itself.
All right, so we use the 3 endeavors. We now have a bonesmith, a skinnery, and an organ grinder. So now we can spend these resources to get items. So in order to get more innovations, we need an endeavor and then a bone, organ, and hide. So that would allow us to get a new one of these cards, which gives us more things. We can also spend endeavor to do other things on these cards. So like if we had symposium and we spent an endeavor, we could get shared experience. We could build the weapon crafter if we had an endeavor and 3 bones and a hide, which are just more of these cards, which will allow us to craft higher, better items.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to group up our resources so we can decide how we want to spend them. The way some of these things work, they've got the red things on them and the green things and the blue things. Those are their bonuses they can get. Like this rawhide headband has this blue one at the bottom. You can see on the side it's got that little puzzle piece.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if this is connected to another blue one, it then gains that ability.
Okay, cool.
So
it's
you
like
could,
a set bonus.
Yes.
Okay, so you'd match that with a headband.
You could, or you could, like currently what we got, that's the only one that would work.
Yeah,
combine it
but
with
I'm saying
headband,
so
you would combine it with the vest. So here you can see the lucky charm. It doesn't have the puzzle pieces, it just has the squares. So that means any blue connections count towards this.
Okay.
So if this was connected with the vest, that would actually count towards one of these blues. So it needs 2 blues.
Cool.
So if this was connected with one and then that was connected with that this would now activate you getting +1 luck. And that explains the bonuses there. I think that's pretty much it.
So we are allowed to look and see what creating will do?
Yeah, I just click search on these, and then you can see what's in there. Yeah, you can
I
see
just
the
didn't
items.
know if it was something else.
Nope, you can see what you're making and what you get. There's no limit to items. You can't have any doubles of any items on a single person, so you can't be wearing 2 rawhide headbands. The only thing that doesn't count for is weapons, but you can only use 1 weapon at a time unless it specifically says otherwise. So like you could have a bone dagger and a bone blade on you, but you can only attack with 1.
Yeah.
And what does frail mean?
If you get knocked down, it breaks.
Oh, okay. So that's not good.
I believe it says on the item. Heavy hit, I think is what it
When
said.
you attempt to wound a super dense hit location, this weapon breaks.
Super dense hit location.
The bow and axe just says frail on it. So does the sickle. They just say frail. So when you get knocked down, they break. Okay.
I believe that's it. Let me check.
Well, since we have 3 bones, I think we should all make some weapon. 1 for each of us.
Well, I'm not going on the next hunt, remember?
Does that mean we only get 3 people on the next hunt, or just his character can't come with us?
Pet's looking something up.
Do we? Yeah. So
What was that?
Do we just? Can we only have 3 people on the next hunt, or we just
No,
shell
we
of his character and?
His character is gone, but we
Okay.
would pull out another survivor from our group. We have
Okay,
11
so we're just-
survivors.
Oh.
Everyone can fight, but I'm gonna be just a second.
Yeah, I didn't know yet how new people came out.
It's like this dagger versus our current one. You get 3 attacks at 7+. With 1 strength, but it's not frail.
Well, frail is when you attempt a wound on a super dense hit location.
On that one, but what about the other 2 that don't specify that? So that one I think is frail with a specific circumstance. The other ones are just frail if you drop.
Yeah.
That's what I guess.
That'd be my guess, yeah. Yeah, so like the bone blade can't hit anything that is like a turtle shell, be my guess.
We have 4 hides, so we could each get 1 hide thing and someone could get the bonus. Oh no, we got 4 people. That's right, we could equip them. Equip the 4th person. Oh, salve. I keep reading that. Fecal slave. What? Someone's slave of shit?
Fecal salve would be useful to get the +2 survival, 2 survival total.
You are not a threat until you attack. If you have the priority target token, remove it. When you depart, gain 2 survival. When you suffer severe injury, ignore and archive this card instead. Archive meaning remove from game. But that salve seems to be reusable then.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can use it, and then you're not a threat. So it's like you apply it to yourself, and you're not a threat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm guessing that consumable means that it goes away at the end of the mission, unless otherwise stated. Because like Monster Grease just says +1 evasion, but also says consumable.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yeah, consumable one-time use. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Item jewelry, item balm, stinky. I think balm is just a characteristic like soluble is.
Yeah, there might be something.
Yep.
Buy a card that references balms eventually. Like it's raining, it washes off. These cards are now ineffective.
Or it spits, or pisses on you, or yeah.
Yeah.
Where did Pat go?
I don't know. I didn't hear where he said he was going.
I think the raw hide might be a good one to get. The headband, sorry. At least for one of us.
It does need to get connected with something.
Yeah, so you get...
So that person would get the vest and the headband.
Yes.
Considering that I would guess that we're going to go hunt another white lion, unless that's different according to Pat.
I don't know.
Then the rawhide drum would be useful.
When a monster performs imitate, roll a d10. +5 cancels the effect for you and any adjacent non-death survivors. We have to stay relatively close. But that's a good thing for the
rollers. Yeah, I guess it is adjacent. Well, at least if we're all up on the lion then. Yeah, if we're saying shoulder to shoulder attacking the lion, stop people from getting pushed.
As far as weapons, thinking, oops, I didn't mean to draw. Oh good, there's no hands. Never mind, didn't work. Cool. What is our current, that stone thing? What's our current one do? It's 2, 7, and 1. And this is 3, 7, and 1. So it's basically an upgraded version of the founding stone. So we're going to have to make one for Pat for sure.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be... so we'd have to talk to him and see if the new survivors get that or if we have to equip them ourselves.
I think they'd get the sign gear.
Okay.
Be my guess.
But the rest of them being that they're frail, and if we're hunting those lions, we have a tendency to get knocked down a lot.
We did get knocked down a few times, yes.
I'm back. Also, your consumable just means that if you are forced to eat it, you must. So there's a brain disorder that you get, involuntary eating, so you would have to eat it. Consumable does not mean it disappears.
After use, you mean?
After use, it does not disappear. Because like this.
Well, it's a good thing that the fecal matter is not.
If you were
the fecal balm is not
the thing, you must eat it.
Consumable.
It's only bad things that happen when you eat it. You don't choose to eat it. You must consume something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very bad disorder. I got it once.
Okay, so we were talking. We think we should make a headband and a vest, and someone should get it.
Okay.
It'll allow us to kind of control what's coming up next on the monster.
That's not terrible. That's just a couple of hides. We got that. So that would be that.
Okay.
I need a weapon.
Yes, we need to make you a weapon.
Which I like the bone dagger.
You're the host. Can you copy these and paste them?
Yes. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste.
Thanks. Okay, so you're making yourself a bone dagger?
I believe so.
Okay.
The frail, as far as I could find... Actually, why don't I just look in game? That's what the rule books are for.
So while you're doing that, so when we bring new people on, do they also get the founding stone, or do they get nothing?
No, they don't get anything.
Okay,
the only way you get the founding stone is if something gives you the founding stone.
So then we actually need 2 daggers then, one for the new person.
Yes, no.
And
because
3.
Any gear that is there does not disappear. We always take gear back. Even if everyone dies, gear we still have. We only lost the founding stone because I threw it.
Oh, so only his character sheet disappears then?
Correct. His character goes, everything else stays.
Cool. Well, that's handy.
So yeah, that's the thing is like we can be fully geared out, and we can all die, and then the next party goes out with our gear.
Oh, good. Okay, so cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Frail, a gear special rule. Frail weapons are destroyed if the survivor attempts a wound a super dense location with them.
So that's it.
Yes. So only if you happen to hit a super dense location, which I'm guessing it says at some point.
Yes, so I say on the.
I grabbed the wrong thing there, Pat. I'm sorry.
Super
Copy
dense,
that
the
one.
type of hit location. This hit location is unusually hard. So yes, so frail weapons aren't that bad, especially if we're fighting white lions, because I don't think they have any frail weapon location or hit location or super dense hit locations.
Is there a way you can give us axe or mod? Cool. Is there something in game to allow us to do
that? Flip table.
Turn that off.
It is now off.
Yeah.
Every permission was already on.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Well, copy the vest and delete this one. I grabbed the wrong one before. Thank you.
This is the extra one?
Yeah. The pants, delete the pants.
Yes, I delete the pants. Should have 8 items. There's 8 items. Okay.
Okay, so you made yourself a bone, something or another?
Yes, a bone dig. Well, I haven't yet, but I will. I have now deleted the bone, and I get a bone digger.
So I'm equipping a different survivor.
Yes.
Yes, you will need to equip a different survivor. Your guy isn't dead, but you will go in as someone else.
I guess that makes sense as to why this is a separate...
Yep, that's why you can
piece.
minimize this. And what I like to do is just take them and just set them up by the death counter. So these are the survivors that we could bring in.
Big McLarge.
So then you just grab another sheet. I'm actually going to make one adjustment real quick.
Where did you grab the sheet from?
This new survivor spot. So because we have, from now on, we will always have a +2 or limit of survival 2.
Yep.
So what you can do is actually reset this and then put it back. Come on. So now every time you draw one, it has that already.
Oh, good.
So like you can change the base character so that way it's easier to start. All right, so then you can name him whatever you want, and that's your new person. And then once we run out of survivors, we run out of survivors.
Okay,
so we got some bone, we got some organs, and we got some. So we got a little bit of everything yet.
Looks like the
Anything
organs
that
are
we
really
don't
just
spend, we still keep. So we don't necessarily have to spend it all.
The grease gives us evasion.
If you
What does
match it up,
evasion do?
evasion makes it harder to hit. So
It
the
adds
monster
one
has
to
his roll. Correct.
his
His
role
range.
requirement.
Yep.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad thing. You get a bonus 1 evasion if you have 3 green, whatever.
The problem is we have nothing that matches up with that grease.
Right now, but you still get the 1 base evasion because there's evasion and then there's +1
After they get-
evasion.
Correct. You get 1 evasion.
The only other thing we can do with the organs is Lucky Charm and Grease, which we don't have enough
And
blue.
fecal.
Self. Is what
That's what I mean, fecal. Yeah, sorry.
don't necessarily have to spend the organs because we could use them for innovating,
It's true.
or if we want to save them up to build a stone circle. That requires 3 organs. Also, if we want to make a leather worker, that requires an organ. Like we can save some of these. Like we
Where
should
do you
make
see stone
ourselves.
circle?
So
At
at
the
the very,
bottom.
very bottom, we have these build actions. on
Oh,
each.
I see. Okay.
We can't do them now because we don't have any more endeavors.
But assuming we come back from a fight
So,
successfully,
As long as somebody comes back from the next fight, we'll have some endeavors. And even if people die, we'll have endeavors because we went with graves.
So we all have weapons. I got some armor. Pat has a bone digger.
Does anyone else want to upgrade their weapon? Because we do have 2 more bones.
well, we still need to buy a bone for... Oh, no, we don't need to buy a bone for Matt.
Nope.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'll get there eventually.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to have a couple extra weapons so that we can throw ours to kill it if we need to.
I mean, I wouldn't
Once more.
mind bone darts, so that I wouldn't need to throw my Founder's Stone, as long as I'm not aiming at a super dense location.
Yeah, like I said, you could both get a weapon because both that would be a good thing. Yeah, bone darts are good because they give range.
All right, I'll take
So-
a bone dart. Kyle, you gonna get a bone dart too?
Yes.
Okay.
I was the one who came up with the idea at first, you
And
steal.
I kind of want some. Who took that armor before?
I did.
And then I kind of want a head armor, just so that way I don't die instantly from taking a shot to the head.
Okay.
Kyle, do you want a head armor, or should we save 1 leather?
Hide, but
What was that? Yeah, hide.
hide. Leather's
Yeah.
something else, apparently.
Yep.
I'm going to say no. Let's save the hide.
Okay, we'll save one hide. I have to get within range. I won't have bone darts, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Kyle, bring that back. We need to copy it. Thank you. Make 2 copies of that, please. Thank you.
that's the
Okay,
rest
you
of the
can
cat
have that
bones.
one. I'll take this one.
Stop touching my shit. Mine.
And
Can you move around your items on your board?
move them however you like. You
Okay.
can't move them once we leave, but at doing
Yeah.
so, okay.
It's just
Okay,
it
so
doesn't matter
now-
where I put shit now.
Head.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Body.
we're gearing up, so you can do whatever you want with your gear. And I'm
So
going
I-
to pull
I-
ahead.
Also get +1 evasion. So let's do that.
So did you pull a token for that?
Did I pull it? No, I did not. I just put it on. I just did +1.
I want to see maybe that one.
See if it'll work.
Evasion, you said? Okay,
Yes.
there it is.
Nope. It wants to do it.
I know, it doesn't do it, and that's really weird. Because I had it working during my solo game. I don't know why it's not working during this.
It might just need to reload.
Don't know. Anyways, I manually did it. So
As long as you remember where you're getting it from.
So we still do have the organs.
Yep, we have 2 organs and a leather. So as long as we can get some bones, we should be able to innovate. Which will allow us to get additional special abilities.
Do we want to use one of the organs on something?
We can if you think one of those things would be good to have. We could do fecal cell and give that to Aaron also. Or you would probably be a better one to have the fecal cell.
yeah, because I already got 1 evasion.
You can become not a target and then throw
Yeah.
bone darts.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Did you copy it?
I didn't.
You also
I
get
haven't
1
pulled it
plus
out.
survival when we
Or
depart. Okay.
Did Kyle pull it out?
No,
No.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just saw his hand move across. I didn't know if he grabbed it or not.
There you go.
I smell like poop.
Not all the time. You can just apply it and smell like poop. Oh, I am missing a card from here.
Which one?
Oh, I put it in the wrong pile. That's why. I put the headband in the weapons pile.
So did you grab the organ to pay for that?
Not yet. We will go with the monster organ, so that way we don't have that anymore. All right, so we have sinew and white fur left. So
We just need some bone.
okay, archive the resources, which we don't actually have to do because we have unlimited of them. And survivors depart. So who's leaving? I will name Mr. Green Guy.
Maddykins Jr.
That's
Daddy, why?
And so he does not get a survival.
No.
Okay.
Neither does Kyle's new guy.
Okay.
Unless there was a thing that allowed us to get a survival +1 on departure. So I think
Alright.
Kyle's salve does. When you depart, you get 1 survival. So now he's at 1.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that's one of the reasons to get stuff like that. Also, some of the innovations give us +1. I believe cannibalism gives us +1 when we depart. Oh, new survivor, Kyle. That's a new survivor, so he gains 1 in understanding.
Where is that?
That's part of our graves.
Oh, okay.
All new survivors gain +1 understanding.
Wait, so that's my character or the last
No.
character?
The Darth Pussy Licker.
This is the best name.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm going very much a Xbox username of 13-year-olds on here.
So this is where I'm going to save.
Though I sadly realized that I went 1999, and that
This
technically means
is-
they're 18 years old. But he created it when he was 13, and now it's been a few years now.
Cool.
So this is usually where we'll end. So normally
Okay.
it would go hunt, fight, and then create our settlement. That's a good spot to stop because then you come in fresh and you start at the beginning.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And be sure to check out Kyle's channel at twitch.tv/smallpoxxer. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.